I know that you've been sitting there wondering, how can I have the worst Etsy shop possible? Never fear. It's exactly what I'm going to tell you how to do today. Welcome to Cha-Ching. My name is Terry. I'll be your tour guide through the Etsy maze and your partner in crime, all things small business. Now let's get started. There are so many steps to having the worst Etsy shop ever, but none of them are very hard, and you can quickly be on your way with these helpful tips. Number 1, to have the worst Etsy shop ever, make sure that you take your product photos in poor lighting, and for goodness sakes, do not show the products in all use case scenarios and all angles. Avoid using a tripod, as blur can add interest to your images. Basically, you want the photo to look like it was taken using a Polaroid camera. Also, you only need 1 or 2 photos. Any more than that, and you just look like a tryhard. And don't worry about that mess in the background behind your product. I mean, who cares about a dirty counter anyway? And piles of dirty laundry will surely connect with your customers in a positive way. Definitely do not take advantage of all the thousands of beautiful mock-ups on Etsy. What are you, an overachiever? Number 2, you absolutely cannot have the worst shop ever without tons of copyright and trademark infringement. Make sure that you have plenty of Disney items and Taylor Swift items in your shop. You aren't a chicken scared of a takedown. And whatever you do, do not check trademarks with USTPO. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. And while you're at it, that popular shop with all those amazing designs won't mind if you copy theirs. Who needs creativity when you can just steal, borrow from them? Number 3, to have the worst shop ever, throw up a bunch of products, hundreds even, without zero research into what might actually sell. If you like it, it'll sell, right? Who cares about how much demand there might actually be for these products, or if they're products people are even looking for? Definitely do not use a service like our sponsor today, Everbee, to gather real solid information on what is actually selling. Who cares about great keywords anyway? And while you're at it, don't use their email feature to build an email list of your own. And for the love of all things holy, do not sign up with the discount link below to get buy one, get 1 month free with Everbee. That would just be silly. This would all defeat the purpose of having the worst shop ever. Number 4, do not use infographics in your listing images to answer common customer questions so that they don't have to ask. We like getting all the repeated questions, right? Don't use comparison photos to show the differences between your options either. Customers love a good guessing game. Who doesn't love a great surprise? Number 5, don't worry about a good logo and branding in your shop. Being cohesive isn't cool. When in doubt, blend in with the thousands of other bland and faceless shops on Etsy. Being different and original is scary after all. Besides, nobody likes a show off. If your shop looks like it was unceremoniously heaved into existence, you're well on your way to having the worst Etsy shop ever. Number 6, don't spend so much time in your shop. Set it and forget it. Working on listings, adding products, filling out shop details. This is all overkill. Etsy is supposed to be passive income, right? Number 7, listing videos really aren't necessary. They really are so much extra work anyway. Showing your product in use and using movement really doesn't interest your customer. Besides, do you really believe that customers are twice as likely to buy when a listing video is present? How gullible are you? Number 8, don't worry about those customer messages. Do they think you work 24/7? They can wait until you're darn good and ready to get back to them. After all, it's way too much work to set up auto responses for outside of your working hours. If it's too hard to do, it's not worth doing. That's what my dad always said. Number 9, take your time filling those orders when they come in. Your customers can wait and like it. After all, handmade takes time, doesn't it? So it shouldn't matter how long it takes. What are you, Amazon? Procrastinate until the last minute and then set the shipping date back 2 or 3 days to give yourself plenty of time to get it done. Number 10, don't bother to promote your shop on social media. This just takes way too much time. Why not just be lazy and sit back and relax and wait for Etsy to bring the traffic to you? I'm sure that you'll be off of page 9,000,003 before you know it. Number 11, finally, don't take your shop so seriously. I mean, it's not really a business after all. Bookkeeping, profit margins, pricing strategies, marketing, those things are all for nerds. Educating ourselves on business practices, streamlining our processes, and investing in new equipment is just a total waste of time. I'm sure it'll all grow on its own without any effort on your part. And there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this guide on how to have the worst Etsy shop ever. Following this advice will have you there in no time flat. And it is, after all, much easier than trying to have the best Etsy shop ever. If you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button and comment below which one was your favorite tip from today. If you loved this video, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are notified when new content is available. So until next time, see you later, alligator.